What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with a little bit of commentary. We're going to actually be talking about Destiny today, surprisingly. I've been trying not to pay much attention to Destiny at all and things like that, but they just can't seem to stay out of the news in terms of just creating more negative publicity for themselves. So what has happened now is Eurogamer recently interviewed Luke Smith. If you guys don't know who Luke Smith is, he is one of Bungie's kind of lead developer designers. He's actually one of their lead writers as well, and he works on a lot of the raids. So they interviewed him, and basically they were kind of pushing him on the price of the DLC, the Taken King. And if you guys have been paying attention to the forums or the Destiny community at all the last week or two, then you know there's a lot of, I don't want to say uproar, but there's been a lot of community backlash in terms of what is going on with the DLC and the kind of practices they're using with it. So he basically, they took him to task a little bit in this interview. I don't want to spoil it. I'll let you guys read it yourselves. I'm going to post the link in the description below so you guys can go check this out. But basically, after reading the interview, it became pretty clear to me this was pretty much some really good evidence of exactly what Bungie thinks of its community and what it thinks of the gamers who play Destiny. And it's kind of reinforces some of the things I said basically about Bungie just seeing you guys as dollar bills. They don't really care about you as gamers. They just want your money, and that's really all they care about. Basically, the one thing in this article that was pretty clear is Luke Smith just came off as an absolute, trying to use I don't want to use very choice language, but he definitely came off as kind of just a cocky, just very arrogant and just, very smug. You can tell he doesn't really care much about the people who play Destiny, about the gamers in general, or the community of Destiny. And he basically just thinks you guys are made of money to continue to give Bungie and Activision. So thought that was really, really interesting. Like I said, read the article below, guys. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. He just comes off as being really arrogant, kind of a douchebag, to be honest with you. But he basically made a comment at one point at part of it, and they were talking about the dance emotes and the things that the collector's edition gets that the regular day one edition doesn't get. And he basically made the point, and he basically said, if I put something up on the screen, Destiny players will basically just throw money at it. So he basically thinks you guys are just a never-ending wallet of money that is going to continue to keep flowing to Bungie no matter what they do. He also had the audacity to say that the game is going to have a rich cinematic campaign, which we all know that's complete and utter bullshit at this point. So don't believe it, don't buy into it. But anyways, guys, another interesting thing, though, is this just shows me that, number one, Bungie doesn't care. Activision definitely doesn't care. And also the thing that is kind of good from this is that Deej actually had to come out on the forums and issue a response after this interview. Forbes actually also posted an article about how Bungie is kind of putting themselves in hot water with the way Luke Smith acted during this interview. And it's kind of unintentional, and they just really didn't do a very good job with their PR on this one. So yeah, the guy that wrote this article for Forbes, which I'll also link below, he basically just said Bungie's disastrous Taken King interview could have ramifications for Destiny. And I think, he's kind of saying some of the same things, is basically the player base is now seeing exactly what Bungie and Activision think about them. So there's been definitely a lot of response on the forums, a lot of response on Reddit, and I'm kind of happy about this because people are finally starting to get it. They finally are seeing what we've all been trying to tell them, all the the gamers who aren't sucking Bungie off. We've basically been trying to tell you guys this for the last couple months, and a lot of people don't listen to it. But it's nice that this kind of stuff is finally starting to come out, and it's kind of, I'm sure Bungie didn't mean it to appear this way, but they've definitely kind of shot themselves in the foot on this one. So you guys can go read those two articles, check them out. Definitely take a look at what Luke Smith said in his interview. There is some absolute gold in there from one of Bungie's main guys. It seems he got really frustrated during the interview with the guy who was asking the questions, and kudos to Eurogamer for not backing off and for actually taking them to task and asking some tough questions. That was, really, really good on them to do that and not to let them off the hook and just continue to press for those answers that we all want. But anyways, like I was saying, Deej actually did come out and respond on the forums, and he has now said that Bungie is going to give their Year 1 players, they've reconsidered, and their Year 1 players are now going to get, they're going to get something special now, in addition to what they've already offered with the $40 Taken King DLC for Day 1 players. So he said stay tuned to the weekly update this Thursday. So it'll be very interesting to see what that special thing is going to be. Now, what's really hilarious is a lot of the Bungie fanboys, the Desticles as we call them, they're already saying, oh, if you guys had just waited, Bungie would have revealed this stuff for what they're giving Day 1 players. And I don't think that's true at all. I think this is basically damage control. They realize they have completely screwed up here, especially after this interview with Eurogamer and a lot of the response articles that are coming out now about how Bungie's completely botched it. They had to do something. They had to issue some damage control. It's going to be interesting to see what they do on Thursday and if they say anything regarding, what they're going to be doing in terms of this now special items we're going to be getting as regular Day 1 players. Although, personally, at this point, like I said, I don't really care anymore. I haven't played Destiny in about a week and a half, and it's actually been pretty refreshing. But I'm still paying attention to it because there's just that sliver of hope that Bungie is someday going to get it, but I really don't think so. This interview again just really shows me that they don't want to get it and they don't care. But also, guys, kudos to you because a lot of you guys are finally starting to come around. A lot of the Destiny community is finally starting to figure it out. And you guys caused so much of an uproar. I've seen forum posts about petitions to force Bungie to give the Collector's Edition items to the Day 1 players. I've seen all kinds of stuff coming up on Reddit and the forums. People are definitely making their voice heard. And you guys are, just showing you do have the power. If you come out there and you basically tell them this is bullshit and you're not going to put up with it anymore, you can make changes because you have to speak with your wallet. That's the only thing they understand. That's the only thing they're going to understand, the only thing they are really going to get. So you guys keep up the good work. Keep taking Bungie to task. Don't listen to the freaking, the homers and the Desticles who will continue to defend this game to the death, it seems. For what reason, I'm not sure. I don't know why they're so invested in it, especially a lot of the top YouTube channels with Destiny. It's like they just continue to just drink the Kool-Aid and with all their millions and thousands of followers, it's kind of, in my opinion, bad taste to continue to pump this game and continue to act like this game is freaking amazing. So just wanted to bring you guys that short news and let you guys go take a look at that article. I think you guys will really enjoy that and kind of see some of Bungie's true colors finally starting to manifest and come out a little bit. So Luke Smith, man, you really did not do yourself or your company any favors with this interview that you gave the other day. And we'll see if anything really comes of it. We'll see if anything happens. We'll see if anything happens to Bungie. There's already pretty negative backlash regarding the interview. So, I hate to sound so happy that a game may have a downfall, that it may have some negative publicity, but, it just needed to happen with this game. Because, like I said, they just don't. I cannot iterate this enough, guys. Bungie and Activision do not care about you as a gamer. They only want your money. They see you as a wallet with endless funds that is going to continue to buy their crappy DLC and support their horrible business practices and their terrible DLC content. So just like I've said in my other two videos about the Taken King, just please don't buy the Taken King. That's the only way you're going to create any kind of positives out of this. Is just you have to speak with your wallet. We have to stop paying for this mediocre content. Anyways, guys, that's going to about do it for me. I do apologize. I probably sound like crap in this video. Just recently got back from vacation, and of course, while I was on vacation, I picked up some kind of sinus problem. I don't know what the problem is. It's middle of summertime, and you get a head cold. It's really kind of aggravating, but you sit on an airplane with a few hundred people, and I guess that's what happens. So, air travel's great. I don't mind flying. I just mind some of the people I always, for whatever reason, seem to get stuck sitting next to. And you always just, airplanes are just germ infested, and it's a good opportunity to pick up a bug, I guess. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. It is Monday, so hopefully everybody is having a good week so far and getting off to a good start. I'm going to have to do a little bit of work this week to make up for where I was on vacation last week, but I will be doing several videos this week, so you guys stay tuned to those. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.